Okay, so welcome to our Team Impact Getting Started Right call. What we are doing tonight is basically just giving you a perfect call to help you get started right. That's what a GSR stands for. A lot of times as coaches, you join and you're so excited and you don't know exactly where to get started. And this is to kind of guide you in the right direction. Kind of give you those beginning steps to get you just jump started in your business properly. So Team Impact Getting Started Right call, like I said, we call it a GSR. Alan's not on our call tonight, so we'll skip by him. Mary Lauren.
I guess I'll do my slide, right? Hi, guys. I'm Mary Lauren, if you don't know me. I'm from Indiana, PA. It's about an hour away from Pittsburgh, if you're familiar with the area. Bleed, black, and gold. It's all me. I'm the mom of two toddlers, two little nugs, Phoebe and Cole, one's 3, one's 2. Busy life, with them. I'm engaged. I was a student when I started coaching, also working full-time. I started coaching at the tail end of 2014. I coached in with a 21-day fix, was completely obsessed with it, which actually drove my business, and I'm sitting here as a 2-star diamond coach today. I'm really close to being able to fire my boss and do this coaching thing full-time. So it's nice to meet you guys.
All right, and I'm Kristina Pergo. You can call me KP. I'm a bonus mom of 3 little mini muffins, and we're a big family of 5 with Nick. I call him Muscle Muffin on social media, so if you see that, that's what I'm talking about. I love music, the outdoors, high-intensity workouts of any kind. And I'm originally from Kingston Springs, Tennessee, which is just outside of Nashville, but I currently live in Clarksville, Tennessee, about 45 minutes away because Nick is stationed active duty military at Fort Campbell, which is right next to Clarksville. I have cystic fibrosis, which is a lung disorder, and so I share about that pretty often. I am a hoarder of memes and quotes. So if you ever need like something to make you laugh or inspire you, like a quote of the day, hit me up. I'm best friends with this chick. And we met through coaching. I don't personally sponsor her, but we became best friends just through the opportunity. I'm currently a Star Diamond coach full-time, but when I first started coaching, I was actually an assistant property manager. So I actually got to full-time coaching simply by working my business on my 1-hour lunch break. Christian's not on the call tonight. Okay, so
the basics of a GSR. What we're going to go over tonight, and I'll just read through this quickly. The new coach welcome letter, the 4 vital behaviors, goals as a coach, social media, your network, getting connected through Beachbody communication, Facebook groups, trainings, and events, and a little bit of homework at the end. Okay, so the new coach welcome letter. If you haven't received this letter, don't freak out. It's a brand new letter, and if you need this for your own files, we can connect you with that. Basically what it is just congratulating you for taking this step in becoming a coach, connecting you with some videos to get you started, navigating you through the online office, getting you connected with Team Impact and the Impact leaders. Pictured here are the members of the Impact Council Group. We are members, as well as the other people who are normally hosting this call, and everyone photoed below. You're welcome to reach out to us. We are the ones that have developed all of these trainings to plug yourself into, to plug your teams into, so we can all expand and have some growth. So it's just a welcome letter getting you acquainted with the team.
All right, so next we're going to talk about your 4 vital behaviors, and they are just that. They're 4 simple behaviors that are absolutely vital to the growth of your business. The first one is invite, 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 and that's pretty straightforward. It's just inviting people to share in your journey with you and be part of what you are doing. Number two, be proof that the products work. You can't just talk the talk. You have to walk the walk and be that person that's committed to that program from, day 1 to day 60 or day 1 to day 21, whatever you're doing. Drinking your Shakeology daily. And like I said, just being that proof that the product works. Personal development. Now, personal development is gonna be that one. It's just me being honest. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be that one vital behavior that you give up first if you get busy. When life gets crazy, personal development is always the one we skip. We're like, oh, it's just 10 pages of reading or 10 minutes of reading, no big deal, I'll skip it. But every time I find myself in a business funk, in an emotional funk, it's because I'm not doing my personal development. Personal development, sometimes people get a little about it and think, well, it's like self-help, right? That's so weird. I definitely thought that at first. I'm super guilty. Maybe not you, but definitely me. But personal development it's basically just finding a book or an audio or anything to help you grow as a person. Your business is always going to grow in direct proportion to how you grow as a person. And there are so many different books to help you. There's some to develop you as a new coach, some to help you as a leader, some to help you if you just have a major fear of inviting or a fear of getting told no. There are books for everything. So if you need a suggestion, definitely reach out. We have lists and things to really help. And I think in the Getting Started, in the New Coach Basics group, they have a list as well for you. And the fourth vital behavior, which is actually officially new, but it's something we've been doing. They finally just made it a vital behavior. And that is recognize, recognize, recognize. Like, as humans, we love when people tell us we're awesome, right? So with this vital behavior, what you're just doing is congratulating and lifting up people, your challengers, shouting them out in your accountability groups, on your personal page, shouting out other new coaches as they join your team and letting them know like you're doing awesome. And not just for Success Club or whatever, for whatever they're doing, for just even doing their first coach introduction post. It's just recognizing people for being awesome. Next, we're going to talk about your goals as a coach. Like, why did you become a coach? We all have our different reasons. And if I'm being honest, I started off purely for the discount. That's all I was interested in. I didn't want to grow the business at first. I had a full-time job and it was a good paying job. So I didn't really see the opportunity at first. I was just in it for the discount. And a lot of times that's where people get started. But for me, it didn't take long. Before people started asking questions, and I kind of became a hobby coach to make some extra money. I was living kind of paycheck to paycheck. I had some debt to pay off, so I thought like I'll hobby it and I'll save that extra money. But as time grew on, I really developed like this passion. So then I decided like, hey, maybe I could really do this full time. And so your goal as a coach, why you're here, will develop throughout time and it can change. So find whatever your reason is, and maybe it's listed on the screen in front of you, and let that drive you on those days when you just like are not feeling it.
Social media. What do I post on social media? I know as a new coach, I felt like, I used to post like once or twice a week, and I had no idea like how to post a couple times daily and what to post. It was just kind of foggy for me. But one of the key things I can tell you is to be you. You will attract your tribe and the people that you really vibe with and can truly help if you maintain you. Just share what you're doing. Share, and there's a list here of things that can help you with your posts. Like, share something inspirational. If you see a quote or a meme that really speaks to you, share that on your page and share why. Share your workouts, your Shakeology, a healthy meal. Say like, this is something I like to do. Say I try a new Shakeology recipe and I'm like, yeah, like this is it. This is bomb. You make it looks good. You snap a photo and you say, what it is, why it was great, and throw the recipe in the comments. And that's like a great thing to run with. Share something useful or helpful to others. Share tips like meal prep tips, like anything that you deem as useful. share it for someone else. Always be positive. Whether you realize it or not, you, as a new coach, you might be on and have like 1 or 2 likes on, your post, and you're thinking like, is anyone even watching? Does anyone even care? Everyone's watching. And, there's days where you might want to vent, and we're human. Things happen, and we are prone to sharing with others what's going on, and might not be the most positive. But even if you do decide to vent, always end it on a positive note, because we're pillars of light for people. There's so much negativity out there. I'm sure you see it on your news feeds. I see it on mine daily. And we want to be somewhere that people can go to escape that, somewhere that people know they can go to be uplifted. So we want to always keep it positive, because people are always watching. We have a few examples. I don't know how to work her computer, so she's helping me out. Okay, so the first is of Lauren Knight. If you don't know her, she's the founder of Impact, and you should get to know her because she's bomb. Always follow her. She has amazing posts, and this is one of them. Closer than you were yesterday. Like, the photo for me here is everything. It shows that she's real. It shows, a positive message with it. She has a blurb here, results don't happen overnight. Just something encouraging, showing her she's real and that you can do it. Just simple.
So our next example is something that may seem really simple, but it's a big thing. Healthy snacks for on the go. So she's posted up just a container of some, pre-portioned trail mix, fruits, carrots, that kind of thing. And it's something that a lot of times we do as coaches that we don't necessarily think, men like us should share that with other people. Because for us, maybe it becomes something that's just daily and routine, and we do it not even thinking about it. But for the busy mom out there, or the crazy career person who's just like, I can't think of a way to find healthy snacks at work, there are no options, this literally may have never crossed their mind. So just sharing something like this, a nice visual for someone, and letting people know that, like, when you're not prepared, you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you stay prepared and you have things like this in your drawer at work, already ready to go and grab out of the fridge on the way to soccer practice or whatever, you're setting yourself up for success. And when you share that with other people, that's sharing that value and giving people a reason to come back to your page. Like, hey, I remember Lauren was sharing those really cool snacks on the go. I wonder what else she has. And it brings people back to your page for that value. So next, we're going to talk about some social media do's and don'ts. So we have some examples. First, one thing you want to just stay away from, although as new coaches, we get really excited, right? And it's like the first thing we want to do is say like, oh my gosh, I'm a coach, this is my link, I'm so pumped, I'm going to help everybody, like, click this, yes. Like, that was me. Facebook reminds me on a daily basis that when I was a new coach, I did this on a daily basis. Don't do that. Like, I failed forward to help you. Don't do that. So don't say, hey everyone, I just signed up as a Beachbody coach, here's my link, go buy stuff from me. Because then you become that person that most of you probably had an objection in this business to becoming. You didn't want to be that icky salesperson, but it's easy to get excited and become that person on accident. So what you want to do is say, you know what, like, I'm just starting my fitness journey and I'm so pumped. Like, I would love for you to do this with me. Like, let's do it together. And when you approach it in that way on social media, saying, hey, like, be my partner, hold me accountable, and let's do this together, it's more of sharing you and sharing that experience and pulling people in with you instead of tossing them out a link to just buy something. It's the difference to me personally in being a distributor and being a coach.
All right, another don't. I'm starting a T25 challenge group May 1st. Go to my link below and buy your challenge pack today. Again, this is not like a relationship building post. It's that salesy person that we don't want to be. Buy your challenge pack today. And like Kristina just said, we do get excited. If you fall in love with a program, you're like, go get it. Like, you need this. But you can't connect on a buy level. So a do would be, I have a fun accountability group starting soon and would love for you to join us. Workouts are only 25 minutes a day. So building value, showing that, only takes 25 minutes. And I have a fun accountability group. So you're not going to be doing this alone. We'll be doing this together. Nothing about buying, just the experience and building value in that. Another don't. Shakeology is amazing. I drink it every day. Here's my link. Go buy yours today. Today. Again, where's the value? We're telling you it's amazing, but we're not really showing you. And we're telling you to just go buy it. We're not sharing why we love it. We're not sharing, anything other than really it's great and you should buy it. So instead, do something like this. What is Shakeology? It's a shake that's packed with superfoods and more. It's truly been helping me to remain healthy, and I drink it every day. It takes the thinking out of what is a healthy breakfast or lunch for me. And that might not be exactly how you speak, but that's a better general idea of how you would approach Shakeology.
So next, we are going to talk about your network. Family and even close friends won't necessarily make you rich. You have to start reaching out to new people. I say it all the time, but I had about 200 friends on Facebook when I first became a coach. And if I had relied on my family to build my business, I would have quit like the second week. Even my dad now still is not feeling it. And I've been preaching it for like over 3 years to him, and he's just not feeling it. But so family won't make you rich. You've got to build a network if you want to continue to grow. So always add to your network daily and talk to people. But like, how do you talk to people, right? Because to just be really transparent, I had major social anxiety when I started. I wasn't someone that just went out and talked to people, and it's still something I struggle with sometimes. So for me, like, I was like, I don't have any friends. I don't know who to talk to. What do I say? Oh my gosh. And I got that really anxious feeling. So just to kind of take a breath and think about it. The memory jogger is a really awesome tool. It literally will just, it will prompt you for questions. Who does your hair? Who's your mom's best friend? Who's your sister's cousin's favorite bartender? I don't know. Social media, Facebook groups. Like, Facebook groups are my lifeline for this business. It's how I meet people. It's how I was meeting people even before I ever became a coach. We're in such an online world. So there are Facebook groups for everything. There are Facebook groups for moms. There are Facebook groups for people who travel a lot. There are Facebook groups for people who are obsessed. There's even one for people who are obsessed with selfies. There's a group just for that. So get in there and just like make connections with people. Just get to know people, chat it up. Yearbooks. It seems kind of old school, but like yearbooks are awesome places because I'll look in there and be like, oh my gosh, that girl, she was my best friend. She wrote me a big, long, like, it's a great way to really get your memory going. Church and various organizations within your community are great ways to meet people as well, and really get to know them face to face. Volunteering. I find a lot of volunteer options through Facebook groups for my local community. So it's a great way as well. And the more you do it, the better you get. Like I said, don't think that just because you're not good at talking to people now that it'll be like that forever. I used to be like the most awkward, weird person with talking to people. So you improve with time.
Okay. Get connected. The wake up call, make sure you tune into that. That's every Monday. There's all sorts of Beachbody communication you can dial yourself into. The Breaking Coach news in your Coach online office, the National Wake Up Call, Coach Monthly newsletter, and the FAQs in the back office. and get connected with the groups. Team Impact, that's our big old family group. I hope you're in there. I'm assuming you are if you're on this call. If for some reason you're not, plug yourself in there. Great community to get connected with. If you're a man on this call, I didn't see any, but if you're watching and you're a man on this call, there's also a group called the Men of Impact that you can get connected with. It seems as though men run their businesses a little bit differently than women, so you can like get a real feel for, you know, how men typically approach the business. And challenge groups. You definitely want to get yourself connected in one if you're brand new or, you know, on the ball of starting your own.
Trainings. These are all the trainings that are led by us and the other members of the Team Impact Council. We actually all came together and planned out and really put some time into these trainings to help you guys grow just like rock star businesses. So plug yourself into these. There's a calendar. The training calendar link is in the new coach email, and it is also on the Team Impact page in the at the top of the page and in the file section, I believe, as well. We have an Impact Happy Hour bi-weekly. That is like a live event on Facebook where we're actively posting all of kind of the details, kind of like a little sneak peek into coaching that just lasts for an hour that you can invite people to who you think like, man, I would love to have them on my team. They would really benefit from this business. Plug them into that. Then bi-weekly on opposite weeks, there is a prospecting webinar. That is a call just like this, where they're going to be plugged in live on a webinar and seeing visually right in front of them some different details about coaching. So it's kind of like a happy hour with a more plugged in visual experience. Getting started right call. That's what this is. This is every week. And it's basically just for you to plug into as new coaches to kind of get that jumpstart in your business, and for you to plug your new coaches into. I know for me, when I dove into the business, I had a couple friends join really quickly before I even really knew what I was doing as a coach. So having something like this is awesome because it's a place you can plug them into quickly without having to feel like you're an expert yet, because I'm still not an expert today. Team calls. Those are weekly on Mondays, and they're led by Lauren and Annie. And sometimes we have some guest speakers on there. There's always a focused topic to just really help you grow your business. And like those were my lifeline as a new coach. I love them. They're fun. You can see everybody on the call. It's like an awesome way to really connect with the team and get some powerful inspiration for your business. And then we have all the training groups. These are all 10 days. And they start on the 1st and the 15th of the month. And there's a new coach basics group for new coaches or coaches diving back into the business. There's an emerald group for once you graduate, you can move into that emerald group and start pushing towards your first rank advancement. And then a little further down the road, so after you graduate from that group, there's a push to diamond group where you really, really get that like boom for your business. Pretty awesome.
Okay. Events to get yourself connected into. They're Super Saturdays, they're quarterly, and they're held all over the US. So you'll definitely be able to find one locally to you. Get yourself there. Very valuable for you so you can, recharge. I feel like, every so often we need a boost, and it's a great way to, recharge and get connected with people in your area. And really, really build yourself up from that. Summit, which is currently in Nashville, that is the meeting of all of the coaches from everywhere. And it's amazing. I went last year and it completely changed my business, and I swear my life. So definitely get yourself there. You can work out live with all the trainers and get yourself connected into amazing trainings held by, the elite top coaches. So it's very valuable for you to get connected to. Platinum Edge is held in Dallas. Which month is that held in? We're both here.
It varies. I think this year it's in October, at the end of October. But one year it was like in November. So generally it's around October. It's in like late
end
fall.
Of the year. Yeah. And that's held by
Christine Dwyer. So she's like our upline. So Lauren Knight is my Star Diamond upline, and she's just kind of she's a rock star is what all you need to know is she's a rock star, and she's amazing. And she puts on this event for our team that's like a miniature coach summit just for the best team in the company.
And then there's the men's leadership training camp, which is, I believe that's brand new, right?
Last year was the first year.
Last year was the first year. So, even if you're a guy watching and they have a special, nice, big training leadership group for you to connect yourself into as well.
Homework. Yay. Love homework. But really, it's just a little homework for you. The first one is to make a list of potential challengers or coaches, and then get with your sponsor or your upline coach, like your Diamond or your Upline Star Diamond. You can check your online office to see who that is if you're super new. So what we're asking you to do there is just make a short list. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, maybe just 20, 30 people that you think, man, like they would be really fun to have an accountability group. Like I would love for them to hold me accountable. It would be awesome. And make that list. And then come up with a plan of action for what to do with it. Because making a list is awesome, but if you don't put it into action, it's not going to help you build your business or change any lives for that matter. Go public. So what that's saying is like announce your coach. Get with your sponsor coach or your upline to help you make that announcement and in the most effective way. And just we have some great examples that you can use if you reach out to, like I said, whoever your sponsor or your upline is. We always have some examples for you to use to make your official, like, hey, I'm a coach post without just saying, hey, I'm a coach. Business quick start document. It's in your coach online office, and it's also in the new coach email. Print it, find it, print it, complete it, and then get with your sponsor or your upline to get started on that. It just gives you kind of some quick action steps and a way to really visualize your plan. People who fill this out and actually go over it with their coaches are that much more likely to actually stick with it. When you write down goals, you really make it visual and attainable for yourself. For me, if I don't write it down, it's not going to happen. So I got to write down my goals, right? And then questions. So let's exit out of this. All right. Does anybody have questions? You can, if you have a question, you can type it in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask a question if you have any. Anybody questions?
Anybody?
Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody?
Anybody? No? Awesome. Well, if nobody has any questions, your next step is going to be to join the new Coach Basics group. Today is what, like the 18th?
Yes.
The 18th?
Yeah.
Today is the 18th. So the next new Coach Basics group starts on the 1st. Mm-hmm. So you'll want to get yourself into that group it'll end on the 25th. So on the 26th, by the 26th, you're going to want to get yourself added to that group. You have to be in there before, this is May, so you have to be in there by the 31st in order to get started with the group on the 1st. Mm-hmm. So be sure that you find that calendar with the links on the Team Impact page and join so that you can go ahead and dive in.
You want to dive in.
You want to dive in. So anybody, any questions at all? Don't feel morally obligated, but like,
we're here.
I mean, we're here.
Just hanging out, so.
Just chilling. Just chilling. No? Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. If you are like I was when I was a new coach and you actually have questions, but like you're not going to ask them because you're scared, like that was me, feel free to hit us up on Facebook, type in, you can message me personally if you want to. I like to chat with people, whatever.
Yeah, same here. Feel free.
Nothing but time. And write your questions on the team page, whatever. Like that's what we're here for. We're all here to support each other. So like, don't be scared to reach out. I'm good at asking stupid questions, but supposedly there's no such thing as a stupid question. So ask your questions. Don't laugh, that's true. My dad used to say I really asked stupid questions all the time.
Okay.
Be surprised what I can come up with. But anyway, so thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you have an amazing night, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.